Did you know there's a fish that can turn itself into a spiky balloon in seconds? Meet the pufferfish, one of the ocean's strangest and most fascinating creatures. At first glance, it looks like a small, harmless fish, slowly swimming through coral reefs. But when danger appears, it performs one of the most incredible defense tricks in the entire animal kingdom. It inflates its body into a giant ball and sometimes reveals sharp spikes that make it almost impossible to swallow. But that's only the beginning. Some pufferfish carry one of the deadliest toxins in nature, powerful enough to stop a human heart. So how does this strange fish survive in the ocean? Why is it so dangerous? And why do some people still eat it as a luxury meal? Let's dive into the incredible world of pufferfish. The pufferfish belongs to a group of fish known as tetrodotoxidae. There are more than 120 species of pufferfish found around the world. They live mostly in warm oceans, especially in coral reefs, lagoons, and tropical waters. But some species even live in freshwater rivers. Despite their unusual appearance, pufferfish are actually slow swimmers. Their small fins flutter rapidly to move them forward, while their tail helps steer. Because they aren't fast, they rely heavily on clever defenses to survive. And their most famous trick is inflation. When a predator approaches, the pufferfish reacts instantly. It gulps large amounts of water, or sometimes air, into a special elastic stomach. Within seconds, its body expands into a round, balloon-like shape. Suddenly, a small fish becomes a much larger object. For predators like sharks or large fish, swallowing this inflated creature becomes extremely difficult. Many pufferfish also have sharp spikes that stick out when they inflate. These spikes make the fish even more dangerous to bite. Imagine trying to eat a balloon covered in needles. Most predators quickly decide it's not worth the trouble. But the pufferfish has an even more powerful weapon. Many species contain a deadly toxin called tetrodotoxin. This poison is incredibly powerful. In fact, it's up to 1,200 times more toxic than cyanide. Just a tiny amount can cause paralysis. The toxin works by blocking nerve signals in the body. This means muscles stop working, including the muscles used for breathing. For predators, eating the wrong pufferfish can be fatal. Even humans can be affected. That's why pufferfish are considered one of the most dangerous animals in the ocean. But here's the strange part. The fish doesn't actually produce this toxin itself. Scientists believe the poison comes from bacteria in the pufferfish's diet. These bacteria create the toxin, which then builds up inside the fish's body. Despite its deadly poison, people in Japan have eaten pufferfish for centuries. The dish is called fugu. Preparing fugu is extremely dangerous. The toxic parts of the fish, especially the liver, ovaries, and skin, must be removed with absolute precision. That's why only specially trained chefs are allowed to prepare it. These chefs train for years before receiving a license. If prepared incorrectly, the meal can become deadly. Yet many people still consider fugu a rare and exciting delicacy. For some diners, the thrill of eating such a dangerous fish is part of the experience. Pufferfish may look funny, but they're surprisingly intelligent. Scientists have discovered that some species can solve problems and remember their surroundings. One species has even become famous for something incredible. Male white-spotted pufferfish create enormous patterns in the sand on the ocean floor. These circular designs can be nearly 7 feet wide. The male carefully builds these patterns using his fins, shaping ridges and valleys in the sand. Why? To attract a mate. The female inspects the design, and if she likes it, she lays her eggs in the center. It's one of the most remarkable examples of underwater architecture in the animal world. Pufferfish have very strong beak-like teeth. Their teeth are actually fused together into a hard structure that can crush tough shells. This allows them to eat foods many other fish cannot. Their diet includes crabs, clams, shellfish, sea urchins, small invertebrates. By eating hard-shelled animals, they help keep reef ecosystems balanced. Their powerful bite is strong enough to break open shells with ease. Pufferfish also have some unusual behaviors. Some species can change their color and patterns to communicate or hide. Others inflate only partially when threatened. And some puffers make surprising sounds by grinding their teeth together. These noises may help scare predators or communicate with other fish. Even though they appear slow and clumsy, pufferfish have many unique survival strategies. With all these defenses, you might think pufferfish have no predators, but that's not entirely true. Certain animals have learned how to safely attack them. Large sharks and some species of sea snakes are known to eat pufferfish. However, most predators avoid them entirely after one bad experience. The combination of spikes and poison makes pufferfish a risky meal. Even though they are dangerous, pufferfish still face threats in the wild. Pollution, habitat destruction, and overfishing can affect their populations. Coral reef damage is especially harmful because many species rely on reefs for food and shelter. Protecting marine ecosystems helps ensure these unusual fish continue to survive. From their incredible balloon-like defense, to their deadly toxin, to their surprising intelligence, the pufferfish is truly one of the ocean's most extraordinary creatures. It proves that even small, slow animals can survive using clever adaptations. The next time you see a pufferfish floating calmly in the water, remember, inside that tiny fish is one of the ocean's most powerful survival secrets. If you enjoyed learning about these amazing creatures, make sure to like, share, and subscribe BrightMinds for more incredible animal stories from the ocean and beyond.